Hello. 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 హలో అన్న జాయిన్ గా అన్న అయినా వినిపిస్తున్నదా నా వాయిస్ నీకు? జాయిన్ ఆడియో కొట్టలేదుగా. హలో నేను అనేది దీంట్లో నుంచి అన్న కంప్యూటర్లో నీకేం కనిపించట్లా? ఓకే చూడు, ఇప్పుడు ఏం స్క్రీన్ కనిపిస్తున్నది? హలో నాకు ఆడియో వినిపించట్లేదన్నా. అయ్యాను, ఇప్పుడు నీ స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేశాను లేదా? ఇప్పుడు చూడు, నీ పేరు వచ్చిందన్నా. ఏదే ఈ పార్టిసిపెంట్ ఎక్కడ చూడాలి? ఎస్, మామూలుగా ల్యాప్టాప్ లోంచే మాట్లాడు. హలో 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 హలో
హలో
అన్న వినిపిస్తున్నదా?
నీ వాయిస్ వినిపిస్తుంది, నా వాయిస్
ఇప్పుడు నీ వాయిస్ వినిపిస్తున్నది నాకు. ఓకే,
నీ వాయిస్ కూడా స్లోగా వినిపిస్తుంది. అక్కడ
అవునా?
నోట్ ప్యాడ్ వచ్చింది, నీ వాయిస్ స్లోగా వినిపిస్తుంది.
ఇప్పుడు వినిపిస్తున్నదా బాగా క్లియర్గా? ఇప్పుడు వినిపిస్తున్నదా? ఓకే, ఓకే.
నా వాయిస్ వినిపిస్తుంది నీకు?
క్లియర్ క్లియర్. అన్నా అన్మ్యూట్ లో పెట్టు, మ్యూట్ లో పెట్టి ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే చేద్దాం. లేదు లేదు లేదు. ఓకే, సో టుడే డేట్ 10. So before we are going to discuss this one, first of all we are going to discuss Java programming structure.
రికార్డింగ్ పర్మిషన్
చేశాను నేను చేస్తున్నా రికార్డింగ్.
హోస్ట్ గివ్ యువర్ పర్మిషన్ టు రికార్డ్ ఉంటుంది.
నేను రికార్డ్ చేస్తున్నాను, ఇదిగో రికార్డింగ్ ఆన్ దిస్ కంప్యూటర్ అని వస్తుంది.
ఓకే ఓకే.
So generally what is the Java programming structure? So how you are writing a Java programming structure. So first of all, the industry should be follow this kind of syntax. So what is that? So first one, create a
Method.
create the package.
Package. Okay.
Create the package. So what is this package indicates? So this package indicates
Methods.
group of group of classes
Class.
together in a single unit. So okay, if you want to create a group of classes, you want to make it separate for each and every classes. So clearly I want to say that suppose so how you are creating a package in Java, then you can understand what is that one. So to create the package in Java, so we have to use like this. So package is the predefined keyword. So here you can give package name. So every line must and should be ends with the semicolon. So I will give one example for that for your understanding. So first of all, I am going to create a package com.test. Com.test. Okay, so what is this com indicates? It's a domain name. Then after that, you can give any name. It's not a matter. So you can give in.test, you can give com.test, you can give out.test, you can give janardhan.test, whatever you want. But this is the rule. So here there is one rule is there. So the rule is all the package names must be starts with a small letter. So your Java compiler will not able to allowing you can define a package like this. It will not allowing. So it is you must and should be treating like your package name must and should be starts with the small letter only.
Okay.
Okay. So and every line must and should be ends with the semicolon is mandatory. So this is the first rule. So if you are creating com.test means how many folders it will created? There is a 2 folders will be created. So the first one is com is one folder and the test is another folder. So there is a 2 folders will be created. The first one is this is the com. This is the folder 1 and next test. Test is also another folder 2. So like that you can create com dot test dot simple dot whatever you want. So if you can create everything, make it as separation means, so this is one folder, inside that it is going to create another folder, like that it will creating. Suppose if you are giving com dot test dot simple dot test one dot something I can give. Now how many folders it will create? Com is one folder, test is one folder, com simple is another folder, test one is another folder. So here the dot is indicate the access. So com I want to, if I want to access a test, if I want to access the test folder, so how I need to access? First the root directory, then subdirectory, then again inside the test also you have another subdirectory, inside the simple also you are having one more subdirectory. So how many folders it will create a totally? There is a 4 folders will be created. First the root folder is com, inside the test folder, inside the test there is another folder, simple inside another folder is called test1. I hope you understand this one. So there is 4 folders will be created like this. So this is the first one, you should create the package. Next, the second one is importing the Java packages. So to importing the Java packages, we have to use a predefined keyword called import. It is a predefined keyword. So here you can import your all the packages like this. Suppose the default Java, the default package which you are importing or not, by Java it is considered automatically. So that package is called java.lang.stop, like this. Suppose if you, so this is the predefined package. Suppose if you want to import your customized package, so I will tell you later. Suppose if I am creating one package called like com.test. So I will tell you later, you can understand this one. So you can using here import statement here. Next, the third one, create the class. Create the class. So how you can create the class? So there is one syntax is called like this. The syntax is access modifier class and class name, and every class must and should be open with and close bracket. So here you can write statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, like that you can create up to n number of like that you can create an n number of statements like this. So I will give what is that access modifiers. So access modifiers, you can say that. So here what is access modifier? Access modifiers. So here the access modifier, you can say that public, private, protected and default. So these are the 4 access modifiers. A class access, so not only these 4, we have several. So we'll see later on that one. So these are the basic access modifiers. So for each and every access modifier having their own properties, their own behavior. So when you can go for public, when you can go for private, when you can go for protected, and when you can go for default. So we'll see later. So now how you can create a class. So access modifier, I can define a public. So I have a predefined keyword called class test, and here I am going to create a class called student. So here there is one rule. What is the rule here? Class name must be starts with a capital letter. For why means for understanding. You can treat it like, so package names must and should be starts with the small letter. By using this rule, you can understand this is the package. So class name must be starts with small capital letter. So by using this first, in this word the first letter is capital, then you can understand this is the class. Okay, so this is the class. Next, so right now what we discuss. So first one, you should create a package. So how you can create a package? Package name. So this is the example to create a package statement declaration like that. And next one, import statement. So import statement, which is indicates if you want to working with any Java libraries or you want to using in your custom libraries, so you need to import those classes in your application. And next, the third one is, this is the way of create the class. So public class, class name. So class name must and should be start with the capital letter. Next, the fourth point is, so for every Java application, we need the entry point. So what is the entry point in Java? So in this Java, to execution of in your Java application, we need one entry point. So that entry point means it is the main method, that is public static void main string of arguments. Public static void main string of arguments. So here you can understand clearly, public is the predefined keyword, static is the predefined keyword, void is the predefined keyword, main is the predefined keyword. So all the predefined keywords in Java rule here. You can observe all the predefined keywords in Java must be starts with a small letter. Must be starts with a small letter. must be. Okay, so this is the rule. So I'm just comment it. Okay, so this is the commenting. If you want to comment a single line, you can do like this. So that line will not consider about in your Java compiler. It's just ignoring that line. Okay, so open bracket and close bracket. Now, so let us see the final structure, how the Java program will be. So first I am going to create a package com.test. Next, so by default Java is importing lang package, so it's not required. If you can define also, not a problem. So import java.lang.star. Next, so I'm going to create a public class. So I can use employee. So next one, I want to create the entry point of the application. Static void main. String of arguments. So this is the structure. So this line indicates up to main method, and this line indicates, line number 64 indicates to close the class. So if I want to print something, I want to print on the console. So how I need to do that? So to print the statements on the console, so you can use this one. We have a method is called println method. So you can give hello Java programming something. So it will print. So what is this system.out.println? You not understand a single now. So we'll see later. So this is the syntax in your application. So it's not required actually. If you want, you can, no issue. So first of all, create the package, import the statement, and create the class and entry point of the application. So what is the rule here? First one, you should create the package, and next second one is import the, if required you can import, if it is not required, it's not required to import. So import statement. Next, so when it is required, when it is not required, you can understand on upcoming sessions. Next, create the class. Next, create the entry point of the application. So these are the 4 points you should remember whenever you want to create a Java program. So this is the 4 points you should be remember. The first one is you should create the package. You need to import the Java statement. You need to import the Java packages, whether it is required. If it is required only, you can import. If it is not required, it's not recommended to import the packages. Next, you should create the class, and you need to create an entry point of your application. So next, so once you can develop this one, how you can save? So if you want to save in your application, to saving perspective, so already we discussed the 4 points. Now this is the 5th one. Next, save the Java application. So how you can save, how your Java compiler will be able to understand whether it is the Java program or not. So to save this one, class name .java. So must and should be ends with .java extension only. So by understand .java extension, it can be understand, it can be think like, it can be what we need today, it can be guess it is the Java program, it is the Java application. All the Java application must and should be extended with a .java execution. So to save this one, how you can save class name dot java. So what is your class name? Employee dot java. So employee dot java, you can save it. Next, step 6. So once I can save my application, I want to compile. Now I want to compile. So to compile in your Java application, we need the Java software. We need the Java software. So once you can install Java software in your machine, then you can easily to find out the Java JDK compilers. So there is an here two things is there. The first one is JDK and JRE. So JDK, the main purpose is here Java Development Kit. So it is used for to compile in your Java application. Compile in your Java application. So once you can compile in your Java application, so once compile the Java application, to compile in your Java application, once compile the Java application, your Java application converted to a dot class file. So Java application converted to dot class files. Dot class file. So to execution on this dot class file, to execute on the dot class file, we need JRE. So JRE stands for, we need JRE. So JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. So what is the usage of this Java, this JRE? So once you can compile in your Java application with the help of JDK, the whole Java application converted to a dot class file. So once you, that dot class file can contain unreadable data, so which is contains in the form of a binary stream, binary data. So to read on this, we need the JRE. So to using this JRE, what this JRE can do? So it will be read a dot class file. It will be read the dot class file and it is executed. Executing the statements. Executing the statements. What are the statements you are writing inside this your Java application? So this is the story behind while you are compile and execute in your application. So to compile, so when this JRE JDK will loading, so there is an commands called, there is an two commands we have. Two commands. The first one is for compile. For compile. So for compile, we have a command called javac your class name dot java. So I will give an example on this for your understanding. So javac, what is my class name? So you in which format you are saving in your class name, the same format only you can give, whether it is the capital letters or small letter, whatever it may be. You must be follow the same class name. If you can save in your Java application as the class like it's a capital E, then it will not consider. So that is the problem. So in which format you are saving your class name, the same format only you need to compile. So this is indicates compile. So whenever you are compiling your Java application, it will take the help of a JDK. It is automatically loaded all the required libraries and all at the time of compilation time. Then it is finally executed and create the dot class file. Next, for compile. Next, for execution. For execution, we have a command called Java class name. So what is this? How? So how you are implement Java what is my class name. So this is the class name. So whenever you are compiling your Java application, JDK and JDA comes into the picture, it can be read your whole data, loading your whole class, then finally you should be converted in the form of a .class file, and after that for execution it will JRE will take place to compilation in your a .class to execution in your a .class file, and finally it is executing the group of statements. Okay, so these are the important points you should be remember. First one, create a package. So to write a Java application, create a package, import the statement, create the class, create the entry point of the application. This is the very fundamental program to start in your Java application. Next, once you can develop in your Java application, how you can save that your class name.java. Next, how you can compile it. Then how your execution on this for compilation and execution. So compile and execution. So compile and execution. Next, so what is the minimum requirement if you want to develop a Java application? So what is the requirement? What is the basic requirement to develop the Java application? So first one, so here there is a two cases here. First one you can use without IDE. So IDE stands for integrated develop environment. Integrated development environment. Integrated development environment. So if you want to develop in your application without IDE, so what is the steps? First one is, so what are the things? Either you can go for Notepad, Edit Plus, or Notepad plus plus, or any editor, any editor you can use. Next, the second one is we need the command prompt. So command prompt for was to executing in your Java application. Next, the third one is Java software. And here you should be a very important point here. Set the environment variables. Set the environmental variables. So these are the basic things is recommended if you want to develop in your Java application without using any IDE. Next, so this is the basic prerequisites. So now, so how you can write in your first application. So let us see how you can write in your Java application. So I discussed some of the points here, how you can write in your Java application. So I have the Edit Plus. Sorry, Edit Plus I don't have. Notepad plus plus I'm going to open. So it's already open. So create a new tab. So what I'm going to do here. So first off, I'm going to create the normal hello world application. So first of all, class. So I'm going to create, I told the syntax, right? Public. Okay, so let us see first one. So to create the package. So I will tell you if you're first I'm going to discuss about without package creation, then the compilation steps is running steps is different. If you are creating a package, the compilation step running steps is different. So first of all, we'll discuss without create a package, how we should be, how your program is going to execution on that. So without creating your package, what is the immediate next step? If you're not create the package, what is the next thing immediately? You should be import your Java packages. So actually the lang package is the default package which is available for every Java application, whether you can import it or not. So public class. So I'm going to create a class called employee. So here I'm going to create my entry point in my application. Public static void main. Static void main string of arguments. String of arguments. So here I want to print some statement. So system dot out dot println. So this is Java first class. This is the Java first class. So whatever you can write. So now you can save in your application. So how you can save in your application? So I'm creating a package called Java Online Session. So here I'm going to create employee.java. So make sure you mustn't give the ending with .java extension, otherwise it is not considered. So see, while I'm saving a .java extension, automatically some highlighting. So what is the highlighting here? You can see import, it comes to blue color, public class comes to blue color, public static void main comes to blue color. So what is this indicates? So this blue color indicates, so wherever you can see the blue color, it reads like, it's like, so how, what you need to understand on that, it is then Java predefined keywords. So what are the Java predefined keywords you can observe in this program? A simple Java basic program. What are the Java predefined keywords is required? Import statement is required. It is an optional because of by default lang package, whether you can import it or not. By default Java it consider as the lang package by default. So import, public, static, void and class. So how many Java predefined keywords are there? So if you want to develop a simple hello world application, so what is the Java predefined keywords here? Java predefined keywords. So what are the predefined Java keywords is there in this case? In this case, we have the public and we have the static and we have the void and we have the class keyword. So these are the four. If you want to write a simple Java application, these are the four default access modifiers which is applicable for every Java application. And you can observe it, import also. So what is here? Public. So public is the access modifier. Next, static is also a access modifier. But the behavior is different. Void is the return type. So class is the class is also predefined keyword to represent the class. So import is also a predefined package to import packages. The packages. So finally, I can save it. So here, I already told you the naming convention. Class name must and should be start with the capital letter. So by seeing this understanding, it is the class name. So how you can understand whether it is a class name or not? So every class name must and should be associated with a class keyword. So by understand this one, you can think like class name. Next, here you can observe main. So a method means which is always open brackets and close bracket like this. So main is the method. So how many arguments it contains? Only one argument. What type of argument that is? Array. Array argument in the form of string. So this is string arrays. So now here system is S is the capital letter. So you thought like I already told you class name is always associated with class keyword because of you already importing the package java.lang. So this system class is available inside the lang package. So to understand to accessing the system means you can give like this. So system dot add dot is the access, out is the variable, println is the method. It contains a string argument. String argument. Now I saved my application in somewhere where I can save Java Online. So now let us go to jump directly cd space Java Online session and Java C my class name dot Java. So whenever I can compile my Java application, let us see what will happen. Java Online session. So see, so I'm creating a Java program, then it will immediately create like a dot class file. So what this dot class file can contain? Let us open and see. I can open with Edit Plus, Notepad Plus Plus. So see, all your application can be converted in the form of some ununderstandable language format or unreadable format. So you can't able to understand. Whenever you can compile in your Java application, it should be converted as a dot class file. This dot class file contain what type of data you cannot able to understand. So there is some external tools is there. Using that tool, you can convert this unreadable data into readable data. So now this program is done. Now, so compilation is done. So because I can save my application in this specific location, you must be jumping to C directory to equal and this specific location. So now execution in your Java application. Java. So now you can observe it will print. This is Java first class. So like this. So whenever you can give this command JDK coming into the picture, it will checking all the syntax errors, everything, only the syntax errors and what I notice is syntax errors and any spelling mistakes. Okay, so whenever you can give this command Java in your application name, so based on the logic only the output will be printed. So to print the statement here we can use the system.out.println. System.out.println statement you can use to print whatever you want. Okay, so up to here any doubt? Hello?
అన్నా కార్తిక్ అన్న
Any doubt?
ఏం లేదు డౌట్ లేదు అంతా క్లియర్గా ఉంది పక్కాగా ఉంది ఇంకొకసారి రివిజన్ చేసుకుంటా ఒకసారి వీడియో పంపి
Okay, so can I stop now? So install the softwares. You can search it in Google or I will send some links to you. So make it to practice this one.
Will manage.
Okay. Okay, Anna. Okay. Can you leave the program? Can you leave the meeting? Hello? Sir, Anna.